Hi everyone. Good afternoon. Uh, Good afternoon. Just a warm welcome to everyone from my side. Before starting the lecture and the topic, shall we have a greeting so that I come to know you people are there in the class? So Sridhar, I can see the message up. Gayatri, I can. Good evening. Gaurav, hi. Good evening. Dhanlakshmi, I can. Ajay, good evening. Karan, good evening. So, first of all, shall I ask you all, is the audio video okay? Everything fine? Perfect? Shall we? Good evening. Yes, yes. I've got yes. Good evening. Good evening. Chalo, we'll start with the lecture, right? We'll start with the lecture. Before that, I'll give you a brief what we are doing. So today, good evening, everyone. So today we are doing registration, which is one of the most important topic in GST at inter level. So before starting with the topic, shall I explain you certain things that about registration? First question to you people, just to know, are you people attentive to the class or not? Good evening, everyone. Acha, tell me one thing. If I am getting some goods from a person who's registered under GST, will he charge GST in the bill? Yes or no? Perfect. Perfect. Right? Perfect. Okay. On the contrary, very good. If I bring some purchase goods from person who've not registered under GST, for example, he is a small vendor. When he'll issue me a bill, will he charge GST? Perfect. So you understood one basic difference. Dhanalakshmi, I'm not talking about RCM right now. Abhi, it is just a simple class. Later, by the time class goes on, I'll be coming on RCM also. So that makes a difference. And the difference is, if I am registered under GST, I have a right to charge and collect GST. Whereas if I am not registered under GST, I don't have right to collect GST. True now, this has made me the whole difference about. That means, right, just understand, that means in both the case I'm a person. In both the case I'm person. Person means a vendor. And person under GST means individual, HUF, LLP, which we have already done in the chapters which we have already done. Now, once I get registered, I become registered person. And if I'm not registered, I am just a person. First of all, did you understand the concept of registered person and a person? Right? That is the whole way different, right? If I'm registered under GST, Anil, hi. I'll be explaining everything, right? So the whole thing is, if you are registered under GST, you become registered person. And if you're not registered under GST, then you are simply person. Now, the next question to me is, once I am registered under GST, do I get an identity under GST department? See, this is how we'll proceed. If I get registered myself under GST, I'll get identity under GST department. Right now, yes, very good, Dhanalakshmi. I'll get GSTN number. So before getting to know how to get registered, let's understand the basic requirement. So we'll proceed with the chapter. Registration is the basic requirement for identification of taxpayer. Now see, you'll get it done. Once you are registered, you get an identity under GST department. That means GSTN gives you identification. Next, registration implies obtaining a unique identification code, GSTN, in case of GST law, from the concerned tax authorities. Now, we'll understand this. Registration means you will get a unique identity code. Okay? Tell me one thing. Do we have a vehicle number, one vehicle plate on two number? That means can a vehicle have two same number plates? It is always different now. Number plates are always different. Yes, we all have different. That means your registration number is always different. Yes, I'll tell you. Your GSTN is, get ready, you will get a rapid fire now. I'll ask you questions, right? GSTN is 15 digit. Always remember, GSTN is 15 digit. The first two codes are state code. Then the next 10 codes are your PIN number. You people can write this out, right? The next 10 digits are your PIN number. Okay. Then we have one. This is entity code. I'll explain. The next one is Z. It is fixed to be Z. And the other one is checksum. It is given by the computer generated code. Now tell me how many digits we'll count. See, we have 1, 2. 10 here makes it 12. Then we have 13, 14, 15. Now understand, and the rapid fire is for you also. Like for example, I'm from Rajasthan and our state code is 08. And our state code is 08. That means the question to you people are, everyone who's registered under in Rajasthan will have first two codes same. True or false? Very good. Okay, now I'll ask, for example, if I talk about, very good, Maharashtra, it has 27. Very good. If I talk about Gujarat, it is 24. So see, once we start practicing, very good. Arey Vijit, you know. Okay, anyone, very good, Sridhar. Anyone from another state who can give me their state code? Anyone? See, we people are not face to face now. Tamil Nadu, very good. I remember. Tamil, it is 33. Very good. Very good. Haryana, it is 06. Very good. Bihar, 10. So, you people might have understood that in a state, when you get yourself registered, the first two codes are same. Now, then another question to you people are, PIN number differs from person to person. That means this PIN number will be different for different people. So I'm not explaining that. It is well understood. I'll give you new Punjab 03. Very good. I'll give you next thing. Entity code. If I've got multiple registration, my entity code will range between 1 to 9. If I have one registration, it will be 1. If it is 2, it will be 2. But the point is, just imagine. That means my number of entities which could get registered are 9 only. True or false? Because it's a single digit. So I can have multiple premises and maximum I can have 9 premises. Because right now maximum I can have 9 premises because it is starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll tell you one more thing. If it is 10, it will come to A. Did you people understood? If it is 10, it will come to A. Did you people understood what it is happening? After numbers, alphabet will be taken up. Right? Everyone understood? Okay. So, who will answer me? If I have 13 premises, what will be the... Ma'am, it is from 0 to 9. Yes, it is from 0 to 9. Now tell me, if I have B, what we mentioned, if I have, okay, if I have 13 premises registered, what alphabet will I be getting? Very good. Very good. You people understood. Yes. Right? Okay. Now, D. Okay. So, देखो, आगे बढ़े यहाँ पर. Now it says कि entity code, getting registration done Perfect, beta. Getting registration done is first and foremost important step of GST. True. Once you are registered, then only the GST law will applicable on you. That means it is foremost important step. Next, this ensure GST payment and other compliances. I've started the class like this only, that once you are registered, you have to pay GST and you have to comply with all the legal formalities. Without registration, a person can neither collect GST from his customer nor can claim ITC credit. Okay. Before that, I'll make a diagram for it. See, whatever I'm selling is my outward supply. And for that, I'll charge GST. But to get this outward supply, I would have inward supply. See, to get this outward supply, I would have inward supply. When I have purchased, I have paid GST. Avijit, is it important to register doing business? No, beta. It's not very important. Yes. But we ask you people to get registered for many benefit. And we have got, just see the next slide, advantage to business. This we'll be doing it, right? So, inward supply, I would have paid GST. See, when I have purchased, I would have made the payment of GST. This will be available to me in form of ITC credit. So remember, once I am registered, I am eligible to take credit. At the same time, I am eligible to get charged GST from my customer. Did you people understood? Did you people understood that? Yes, perfect. I will be able to get the ITC. At the same time, I will be able to charge GST from my customers. Then we have registration legally recognize a person as supplier of goods or service. Then registration authorizes the supplier to collect GST from its customer and pass the ITC of goods and service to its recipient. So this was a basic. Now we'll go ahead. Getting registration does has following advantage to the business. Okay, I've got a question from Abhijit, and Abhijit asked me out, ma'am, is registration compulsory to start the business? I'll ask you people. See what I asked when I started the class. I asked, if I purchase good from a person who not registered under GST, that means there are vendors who are not registered under GST. True or false? I'm saying there are a number of vendors who are not registered under GST. True or false? True. That means registration is not compulsory. Right now, that means registration is not compulsory. There might be certain limit on which the registration is based. So see, but still, we ask people to get themselves registered just to have following benefits. And what are the benefits? In order to get registered people. Yes, Bilkul Anil, in normal layman language, there are certain conditions. If you fulfill them, you need to be registered. And if you do not fulfill them, registration is not required. Right. Now, legally recognized as supplier of goods or service both authorizes to collect tax. You people can collect tax. Ensure proper accounting of GST paid on input and service and both. You have to maintain the accounts. Then allow utilization of ITC for payment of GST due to supply of goods, service both. I can take the ITC credit. You people know about the ITC credit or I need to explain? You tell me, I'll do the same thing. You people understand the credit of ITC? No. Done now? Perfect. Allow passing on the ITC of GST paid on goods and service both supplied to purchaser and recipient. I can take credit and I can give credit. Every supplier business shall be liable to be registered under this act in the state from where he makes taxable supply of goods or service both. I'll explain this out. See, I'm there in Rajasthan. You people already know, I've told, and my state code is 08, right? Now the thing is, I'm supplying goods to Maharashtra. Their state code is 27. Now tell me, I'm supplying from this place to this place. The point is, where do I need to get registered? The answer is from where I'm making supply. Tell me, did you people understood? Where I need to get myself registered? The answer is, जहां से सप्लाई किया जाता है वहां से वहां रजिस्ट्रेशन होता है, not at the place जहां सप्लाई किया गया है. Did you people understood? Right? So now, in this chapter, we'll be covering 22 to 30 sections. Okay? I'll make sure I'll make you revise also. And whosoever have already taken my classes, you people might be knowing that by the time I end up the class, I make student learn the sections. So we learn. This we have, in this chapter, we have 22 to 30 sections. But today, I'll make sure I'll be covering from 22 to 26, if I could. I'll be covering from 22 to 26, right? First, turnover. Person liable for registration on the basis of turnover. 22 stands for turnover. Learn it. See, 2 को turn कर दो, so it becomes turnover, and the section is 22. There are certain turnover limit on which if you cross that out, you need to get yourself registered. 23 is a section where registration is not required. If you are doing following activity, no registration. 24 stands for compulsory registration. 25 stands for procedure for registration. What is the procedure to get yourself registered? Then 26 stands for deemed registration, right? For example, I'll tell you, if I get myself registered under CGST, that means I am registered under SGST, IGST. How, ma'am, I'm working student recently taking part of GST registration. Very good, very good. Anil, very good. So the deemed registration provision says, if you're registered under one GST, you are automatically registered under other GST Act also. Very good, Anil. Any help, do let me know. Then the next one is, there is a word called CTP and NRTPs. Casual taxable person and non-resident taxable person. We'll be covering that also. 27. I know in today's lecture it won't be possible, but we have it in our course. Then how can we make registration amendments? Then how the registration can be cancelled. And the last section is how the cancellation order can be revoked. So in today's lecture, I'll try to wind up with 22 to 26. Shall we start with now? Everyone. That's a summary. Shall we? Perfect. Done. Okay. Registration is required for each state separately, where taxable person has manufacturing, trading, service, unit. I don't know what's written in it. I am not reading it. Of course, I'll read it, but I want you to answer. Why? We've already understand. Tell me one thing. It's a 15 digit. The first two code are state code. If I'm registered into Rajasthan, this will be 08. If I'm registered in Maharashtra, it will be 27. If I'm registered under Gujarat, it is 24. Now tell me, are the state codes same or they are different? Are the state codes same or they are different? They are different now. They are different. And I'm one person who have 3 units. Now tell me, how many registration do I require? Now you tell me, how many? Of course, this is the simple answer. In different states, if you have place of business in different state, then you have to get the number of registration depending upon the number of state. Did you people understood? So now I'll see. In Rajasthan, I have a manufacturing unit. In Maharashtra, I have a trading unit. And in Gujarat, I have a service unit. Did you people understood the 3 words? True or false? I'll give you the example. Did you people understood the 3 words? Manufacturing, trading and service. True? See, I'll tell. I make mobile phones over here. And from the shop, my shop is in Maharashtra. But the repair services are carried out in Gujarat. Now tell me, all the 3 activities are done now? Right? Did you people understood? Right? Now I'll read. Now I'll read. Very good. One single registration for each state is sufficient, even if taxable person has multiple branches or units or division depot within one state. Now I'll give you the another question. Now this is for you people. I won't answer, right? Rajasthan, no, in Maharashtra, I have one shop in Pune. I have one shop in Mumbai. And the other one is, tell me one city name. Mumbai, Pune, and what can I write? Mahabaleshwar? Nasik. Done, 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 done. Nasik. Mahabaleshwar. So we've got 4 shops, right? Now tell me, will the state code be same? Now you people answer. Will the state code be same? Yes. Will my PIN number be same? Will my PIN number be? Yes, yes, I'm a single person. So my PIN number will be same. That means then we have entity code, right? Will be same. And then we have check digit and the other one is computer operated digit. That means I might have a choice that I can go with one registration where I will show one place as principal place of business and the other one as additional place of business. Now tell me, PPOB. So I have one option. I can go with, I'll make it right, PPOB. One option. I can have one main area, my one principal place, which is Pune. I will have principal place as the main area and the other one as APOB, additional place of business. On the contrary, second option, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 registration. On the contrary, I can have one more option. I can take, this is my choice, Pune, Mumbai as one, Maharashtra, Nasik as other. That means this is my permutation and combination. Now tell me. So once, if I'm there in one state only, how many registration can I have? Option 1, I can have single registration. And option 2, I can have multiple registration. True or false? Now the question is for you people. True? Right now, I can have a single registration. At the same time, same for all it is not same, it is same, right? Did you people understood? Shall I go ahead with now? However, one can have more than one registration. See, in one state or UT, if it is have multiple place of business within state or UT, for each registration, separate GST registration is allotted. So see, we've got it done with the example. As it is beneficial to government, yes, there is no restriction. Next, definition of taxable person. Can I say taxable, true or false? Tell me. Registered and person becomes a taxable person. True or false? Tell me. Registered under GST and you're a person becomes a taxable person. Very good. It's true. We'll read about. Very good. Very good. Now, taxable person means a person registered or liable to be registered under 22 or 24. Please understand the two situations. You're registered and you are liable to be registered. Understand what I'm telling. See, I'm already registered. So I'm a taxable person. This is very simple. Now we'll change the situation. There is a turnover limit, which we'll be doing it further, but I'll tell you. In some cases, it is 10 lakh. In some cases, it is 20 lakh. And in some cases, it is 40 lakh. There is a turnover limit. Now, today is 16th April 2026. I crossed this limit of 20 lakh today. I crossed this limit of 20 lakh today. As per law, I need to get registered within 30 days. Understand everyone. As per GST law, I need to get myself registered within 30 days. And I got it also. Now remember, I got my GSTN on, I'm just taking a date, On 5th May 2026, I got my GSTN on 5th May 2026, but as per law, I'll be considered as registered from which date? 16th April 2026. Yani from the date when the turnover crossed. That means till the time I have not got GSTN, I am registered or deemed to be registered or liable for registered. Tell me now. I can re-explain also. See, from 5th May, I'm registered because I have GSTN. But from which date do I get my registration? Now you people tell me. From which date I got myself registered? What is the date of registration? Yes, 16th April is the date of registration. That means this period is covered over here, which is liable for registration. Did you people understood? Two words. Did you people understood? See, once registered, registered means already registered, right? But in certain cases, when I cross my turnover, I need to get registered within 30 days. So in that frame, I am liable to be registered. Then we have significance of taxable person. We'll understand. GST on the supplier of goods or service is to be paid by taxable person. Perfect. GST is to be paid by taxable person. Such supply can be made to a taxable person or to a non-taxable person. Now explain. Question to you people. See, I'm a vendor. I have GSTN. I have made one supply as B2C and I have made the other supply as B2B. Allowed or not allowed? Can I do this? Can I do this? Allowed. Now understand. B2C is unregistered and B2B is registered. That means now we'll read it again. GST on supply of goods or service is to be paid by taxable person. Such supply can be made to a taxable person or to a non-taxable person. Did you people understood? Taxable and non-taxable? Right. But supply between two non-taxable person will not attract GST. See, I know we people are from all over India, but still I'll ask and you people take your own past experience and tell me one answer. See, I went to a local store near my house, a local store, which keeps like the basic requirement of every house. He's unregistered. And the same is case of mine. I am also unregistered. Tell me, the supply between us is taxable, yeah, is liable to GST or not? You people tell me. No, we are not liable. That means very good. That means in order to apply GST, very good, the supplier must be registered. Did you people understood? Did you people get the answers? Done. Shall I proceed further? Perfect. Now, registered person is a taxable person. Registered person who is liable for registration is a taxable person. A person not liable to be registered but who take voluntary registration is also a taxable person. Now we'll understand. See, if you are registered, you are registered person. If you are unregistered, but you are liable for registration, that is 30 days, you will be deemed to be a registered person. And if you take a voluntary registration, ki no, I want my business with starting to be registered, then you are a voluntary registered person. Did you people understood? See, if you are registered, you are a registered person. If you are not registered, but you have crossed the limit of 10, 20, 40, and you need yourself to be registered within 30 days, then you are liable to be registered without any limit. You yourself want yourself to be registered, then you are voluntary registered. Did you people understood? Perfect. Perfect. Now we learn. See, I'll try to make up all these sections. Registration as per limit, it is 22. 22 stands for turnover. 2 को turn करो तो 2 ही आता है, तो section क्या बना? Turnover. और the limit is 10, 20, 40 lakh. We'll be doing it. Then compulsory registration. Turnover is not a criteria. If you fulfill these conditions, your registration will be compulsory. Voluntary, you getting yourself registered despite of any criteria. Temporary registration, sometimes proper officer gives you registration, which is known as temporary registration. Do you people know? In DT, we use the word AO. Do you people know? And in IDT, we use the word PO. Assessing officer and proper officer. Do you people remember, know this, no? In GST, we use the word PO. Whereas in DT, we use the word AO. Always remember this, right? In DT, we use the word AO, assessing officer. And in IDT, we use the word PO, proper officer. Always remember, right? Then one is deemed registration. I told you right now, if I get myself registered under SGST, I will automatically get registered under CGST Act also. And we have a criteria of CTP and NRTP. So we'll be doing it in the next class. I know I won't be able to cover this much. Now we'll start. Section 22. Section 22, compulsory registration is required when the aggregate turnover exceed the threshold limit. That means we need to do threshold limit. And once it exceeds the threshold limit, you need yourself to get, ma'am, temporary registration is removed, right? It's not removed, it's there. Temporary registrations are there. And due to search, survey, inquiries, if PO feels that it is required, right? Now, then we have section 23. Registration is not required irrespective of aggregate turnover. Beta 23 stands for where you are not required to have registration, right? There are certain cases. 24, when they are compulsory registration, irrespective of threshold limit. Yani, even if you make the first, I'll give you the example. I'm there in Rajasthan. I'm supplying goods to Delhi. Tell me, is this intrastate or interstate? Who will give me the answer? Is this intrastate or interstate? Very good. It's interstate. And if you make an interstate supply of good, you need to get compulsory registration under section 24. Beta, Abhijit, it is inter. Inter means two different states, right? So see, if you're making interstate supply, compulsory registration, irrespective of turnover. Now, very, very, very important. What is aggregate turnover? Very important, everyone. I'll give you one keynote. And after that, you need not to learn it. I'll give you one keynote. Become this vendor. Become this vendor. Aggregate turnover is always outward supply. The first keynote. You people can write down. You people can write down. Take it any question, any XYZ question. Just follow these two simple steps. You will get the answer, right? The first thing, it is always outward supply. Second, take only those amount which is for vendor. You need to consider only those amount which is for vendor. You will get it. If it is getting to somebody else, don't take it. Now I'm not reading it first. I'll ask you. You people need to answer me up. Okay. I receive 1 lakh as sale of good. Will it be taken as my outward supply? Will it be taken as my outward supply? I've charged 1 lakh. See, I've sold some goods and I've charged 1 lakh rupees for it. Will it be taken as my turnover? Yes, yes, yes. Next question. Next question. I've sold these goods to Kashish. Kashish, you paid me 1800 rupees as GST. Now tell me, will it be in my pocket or I have to pay it to government? Will it be in my pocket? Government. Now tell me, Will this 1800 will be taken as my aggregate turnover? See, you giving the answers. No, because it is not in my pocket. Next question. Next question. Remember, I got inward supply of rupees 1 lakh. Now tell me, will it be in my outward turnover? No, no. Okay. Next. I got these inward supply from a vendor where tax has to be paid by me. RCM has to be paid by me. Right? Now tell me, will this be taken in my aggregate turnover? Anurag, wrong, beta. Now, Anurag, just tell me, is this an outward supply for me? See, I give you two parameters now. Just remember, tell me, is it an outward supply for me? No, it's not an outward supply for me. It's an inward supply for me. So it will not be included. See, it becomes so easy. Now remember, what do we mean by aggregate turnover? Before that, you do understand the topic. I'll tell you what is aggregate turnover. See, I'm a vendor. I'm selling product in Rajasthan also, Punjab also, Gujarat also, and Haryana also. That means I have 4 outlets and I am dealing in all the 4. यहाँ चारों जगह से supply होती है. We are supplying from all the 4 states. How many registration required? First question to you people. How many registration required? Very good. Very good. Very good. Now the next thing is, I'm dealing in pens. So I need to get myself registered once I cross 40 lakh. Remember what I'm saying. I'm dealing in pens. Pens means good. Though I have not explained, but still, listen. I need to get myself registered once I cross 40 lakh. Now the thing is, from Rajasthan, it's 13 lakh. From Punjab, it's 22 lakh. From Haryana, it's already 48 lakh. And from Gujarat, it's 8 lakh. Now the thing is, if I talk about, see, remember, if I talk about turnover of state, that means Rajasthan, it is 13 lakh. Punjab, it is 22 lakh. Haryana, it is 48 lakh. And Gujarat, it is 8 lakh. But I'm not talking about aggregate turnover of state. I am talking about aggregate turnover. Aggregate means to sum up, so we'll sum up. 13 lakh, 22 lakh, 48 lakh and 8 lakh. That means now tell me, do I need to get myself registered or not? Do I need to get myself registered? Yes, I need to get myself registered because my aggregate turnover exceeded 40 lakh. Now tell me, did you people understood? Yes, only doing business, doing taxable. No, I have not said, Anurag, that these are taxable. I said these are my sales, these are my turnover, right? So you people understood about aggregate word. Aggregate means doing the sum total of all the turnover which I am doing from different place of business. Did you people understood? Now we'll go ahead and see what is all perfect. So now my first supply which I do is taxable supply of goods or service, whether relating to intrastate or interstate activity. Now the thing is, so I'm in Rajasthan. If I'm supplying goods in Rajasthan, that outward supply will also be included. And if I'm supplying the goods to some other state, that outward supply will also be included. That means inter also and intra also. Inter also and intra also, right? Yes, Abhijit, perfect. Next, exempt supplies. We'll include the exempt supply also. That is, supply which have nil rate of GST will be included. Supply which are wholly exempted will be included. Anurag, I'll just give you the answer. Just let me. Then supply that are not taxable, that is alcoholic liquor for human consumption, and 5 petroleum product will be included. Can anybody tell me about 5 petroleum product? Can anybody tell me about 5 petroleum product? Done. Can I give you an acronym? HP man. Very good. H, high speed diesel. P, petrol. Done. M, motor spirit. A, aviation turbine fuel. And N, natural gas. You people can write. So we give it a acronym HP man, right? So if you've supplied those also, then also it has to be included. Then export of goods and service including zero rated supply will be included, and interstate supply between unit of a person with same pen. Can anybody tell me about this information? What it is? Can anybody? It's in supply. Have you people done the chapter of supply? Section 7? Done. Tell me now. Very good. If you've done, this is a question to you people. Yes, Gayatri. Gayatri, give it more better answer. You're on a very close side now. What it is? Interstate supply. Perfect. Beta, we call it, yes, distinct person supply. We call it stock transfer. What do we call? Stock transfer. Yes, stock transfer is also included because that's a deemed supply, right? Then, next. Outward supply. Dekho, the important word is outward supply. Taxable under RCM will be included, and all supply made by taxable person, whether on his own account or on behalf of all its principal, that is agent. In case of agent, his own supplies are included as well as supply of principal which he undertook will also be included. Did you people understood what are included? Did you people understood what are included? Tell, so that I can proceed further. I'm waiting. Right? Give me an answer. If you understood, give me an answer. I need an answer. Let me clear this up first. Right? Now tell me. See, I'm a vendor. I've made exempted supply of rupees 10 lakh. I've made a taxable supply of rupees 20 lakh. I've made a nil rated supply of rupees 12 lakh. Now tell me, what is my aggregate turnover? Tell me. What is my aggregate turnover? Very good, Sushmita. Very one. Do the first one. Very good, beta. 42 lakh. Okay, next. I'm selling pens. Am I, or the limit is 40 lakh for the aggregate turnover. Am I liable to be registered? Yes. Question different. Now give me answer. What is my taxable turnover? This is my next question to you. What is my taxable turnover? Very good. You people understood. My taxable turnover is 20 lakh. Exempted, no tax, nil rated, no tax. Now tell me, did you people understood the difference between aggregate turnover and taxable turnover? Now tell me. Did you people understood the difference between aggregate turnover? Okay. True or false? Question to you. Aggregate turnover is a criteria to determine the threshold limit, not the payment of tax. True or false? Yes. Perfect. You people understood. Now the next question. Now tell me, what are not included? See, CGST, SGST, UTGST, IGST, and compensation cess is not included. Can anybody tell me why not included? See, I gave you the reason also. Why not included? We don't get it in our pocket. It has to be paid to government, right? Then, value of inward supply on which GST is payable by the recipient. Did you people understood? Composition dealer case, all the transaction, Anurag, composition dealer is already registered. So we'll not see ATO. Yes, perfect. We'll go ahead now. Extra concept. Okay. My question to you is first, and then I'll explain. See, I do it like this only. Abhi, I told, In case of agent, now tell me, this is a vendor and this is my agent. Agent did 2 supplies on his own behalf and on behalf of principal. 18 lakh, I send it to agent. On his own behalf, it was 12 lakh. And on behalf of principal, it was 18 lakh. We'll do it 13 lakh. Now tell me, is the agent required to get himself registered? Now tell me. Is the agent required? Yes, Amit, you are the only one now. Yes, Ramchandra, perfect. See, yes, he's required to get himself registered. Why? Because whatever he is selling on his own behalf is 13 lakh and on behalf of principal is 18 lakh, which makes it 41 lakh, right? Which makes it 41 lakh. It exceeds the turnover limit now. He is liable to get himself registered. Now, see, you can tally this out. See, all the supply made by a taxable person, whether on his own account or made on behalf of all his principal. Did you people understood? Did you people understood what I said? In case of principal, acha, sorry. 18 and 12, 20, 30. Yes. It's 31 lakh. Yes. I did a totaling mistake. We'll do it again. See, I'm an agent. I'm selling my own product. Let me do it right. I'm selling my own product of rupees 23 lakh. I'm selling my own product of rupees 23 lakh. At the same time, I'm selling product on behalf of principal worth rupees 18 lakh. Now tell me, what is my aggregate turnover? What is my aggregate turnover? 41 lakh. And I'm liable to be registered. That means that for an agent whose turnover is also calculated, in case of agent whose turnover is, right? If principal is registered and taxable supply, then aggregate turnover is yes, right? Now, okay, now we'll see. See, it says for an agent, supply made on behalf of him. On behalf of him is 23 lakh. And on behalf of all his principal, and all his principal is 18 lakh, will have to be included while analyzing the threshold limit. So, example, Mohini Enterprise has appointed Messrs. Best Food Associate as its agent. Best Food Associate make a supply of goods on his own account as well as on behalf of Mohini Enterprise also. All the supply of good made by Best Food Associate as an agent of Mohini Enterprise as well as his own account will be included in the aggregate turnover of Best Food and Associate. Did you understood the example? Perfect. Right? You people understood? If I'm an agent, I'm making outward, so will the principal be considered? No, it is for the agent only. It is for the Sushmita, it is for the agent, right? Next, turnover of job worker. Can anybody explain me who's a job worker? Can anybody explain me who's a job worker? Yes, anything you can write. You can tell me what is. Ma'am, example, agent need to be registered, but vendor need not to be registered, right? Yes, contractor, for contractor. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll give you some example. I'm talking about men's shirt. Right? Is shirt a movable property or a immovable property? Is shirt a movable property or a immovable? Very good, beta. Movable property, right? Now, I prepare a shirt, I manufacture a shirt, there it is, right? But I don't have that expertise to put the buttons. and the collar bukram. So I give it to some other person in order he can station. Anil, I'll give you an answer. Let me complete this. Now, I give this shirt to a person who'll put buttons. So tell me, when does this person have put buttons? Is he made a value addition to my good or not? Is he made a value addition to my good or not? Perfect. And once the work is over, he'll give me the shirt back. Tell me, once the work is over, he'll give me the work back, the shirts back. True. Now, this person will be known as job worker. Now, this person will be known as job worker. I'll give you a definition. Job worker is a person who gives a value addition to the goods of other. Now here, the shirts were of somebody else and gives a value addition to someone, to the movable property and give back the good. So this is a definition of job worker. Always remember two words. Job worker, job work is always on movable property and it gives a value addition to good of others. Now you will remember the definition of job worker. Now you will remember the definition of job worker. Yes or no? Movable good, value addition, and good belonging to others. That's a job worker. Now you tell me. See, this is Raymond. And he's here the job worker. Now tell me, these shirt of 10 lakh rupees, what do you think? He'll be, these 10 lakh will be considered in whose aggregate turnover? What do you think? The Raymond or the job worker? What do you say? What do you say? Raymond. Perfect, Dhanalakshmi. Perfect, perfect. Raymond, Raymond, right? Yes. Bill to ship to kind of concept, nahi, it's not bill to ship to, beta, it's not bill to ship to. Job worker is very common. Like in Rajasthan, I'll give you what job work is all about. In Rajasthan, yeah, Anjum, I'll explain it again. I'll give you an example. Like in Rajasthan, we have Theva jewelry, which we have, we get Meenakari work on it. It is like, if you have this jewelry, you've got phool patti on it or of red and green color. Always remember, jeweler never do this meenakari. It's given to somebody else to do this work. Now tell me, it's a value addition to the good. The good is movable. This meenakari will be known as job work. Did you people understood what is job work? Now you understood what is job work, right? Now the point is, this jewelry value will be taken in the turnover of whose? The answer is jeweler. The answer is jeweler, right? You people understood job work? Shall I proceed further now? Perfect. Now we'll do it. Wait. Ma'am, job working can yes, yes, he can. Anurag, it's there written. Yes, yes. Now, in case of job work, following supplies affected on the completion of job will not be included. These kind of supply will not be included within 1 year or 3 years. Anurag, there is no time period, beta. In his aggregate turnover, it will not be included in the turnover of job worker. Goods returned to principal. See, I got the jewelry to put the meenakari. I did the meenakari and I gave it back. So it's not in my turnover. Goods sent to another job worker on the instruction of principal. Anurag gave me the jewelry. I did the meenakari. And Anurag said to me, Payal ma'am, send it to Anjum. She'll do the, Anjum Praveen, he'll do the further work. Now tell me, it is not in my aggregate turnover since the point is, it is not my outward supply. And goods directly supplied from the job work premises to the principal. I send the good back to the principal. Now tell me, did you people understood? Right? Right? Okay. Shall be, these shall be included in the turnover principal and not of job worker. Question. GGC Limited is a manufacturer of shirts. The same question. It had sent 10,000 pieces of shirt to Mr. J, a job worker, for getting button, cuff, collar, stitch onto the shirt. Shirt have been sold by GGC Limited directly from the premises of Mr. J, the job worker. See, I told the job worker, I'm sending the customer, give it to the customer itself. Now, the answer is this will be included in the turnover of JGC Limited and not the turnover of Mr. J. Did you people understood? Beta, in case of job work, that's a different issue, right? Now, turnover of branches. Next. You people tell now, we've already done. Bhai, I have 5 branches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The aggregate turnover will be of all 5 or individual? Tell me. You tell me. The aggregate turnover will be, of course, this is what the thing is, all 5. Now we'll do it. Aggregate turnover to include turnover of all branches with the same pen, right? Now, GGC Limited is a dealer taking taxable supply from 3 branches. Delhi, located at Chandni Chowk, Karol Bagh and Connaught Place. To check the limit for registration, turnover of all the branches will be aggregated. We've already done. A dealer of good has 2 offices, one in Delhi and the another one is in Haryana. In order to determine the liability of registration, both the office turnover will be calculated. And if it exceeds 40 lakh, he is liable for registration. Did you understood both the example? Right? Perfect? Perfect. Achha, can I ask you a question now? If you've understood, can I ask you a question? Right. Okay. So, we'll not make this person. This is my first place, which is in Delhi. This is my second office, which is in Haryana. Now the thing is, which is in Haryana. From here, I'm making 10 lakh supply. From here also, I'm making 15 lakh supply. And the supply is of pens. That means good. Now tell me, but the point is I'm making all intrastate. I'm not going somewhere else. I'm making all intrastate. Now tell me, am I liable for compulsory registration? Am I making any interstate supply? No, I'm not. Here, I'll be liable on the basis of turnover. And right now it is only 25 lakh. That means not liable for registration. Next question to you are. Next question. If from Delhi, I supply some goods to Punjab, now tell me. And the criteria is same, 10 lakh and 15 lakh. Now tell me, am I liable for compulsory registration? Yes, because I made a interstate supply. Perfect. You people understood, right? Now, turnover of exempted supply. Can anybody tell me what are we calculating? ATO or taxable turnover? What are we calculating? Aggregate turnover or taxable turnover? AT or TO? Exactly. Here, exempted supply will be included. Value of exempted service is to be included in ATO. Example, A Limited is a owner of petrol pump in Delhi and is engaged in supplying machine oil as well. Do you people know about machine oil? First question, do you people know about machine oil? I'll give you example. I remember my father had a scooter. When we were kid, my father had that scooter, Chetak. I don't remember Bajaj. They had a scooter. Whenever the petrol was filled, there was a pouch of machine oil, which was cut and was poured into the scooter. Do anyone have noticed this? Do anyone know about it? Yes, that's a machine oil. And that's taxable under GST. That's a machine oil and that's taxable under GST. Next question. Do we have that? Do you people have? Yes, Atyum, I was asking that only. Do you have that silai machines? Do you remember we put our oil in it just in order it works smoothly? That is a machine oil. And yes, we also keep machine oil in the hinges of door just in order wo awaaz na aaye. Otherwise, after some time they get a sound, right? That is a machine oil. Or always remember, machine oil is taxable under GST. Now we do it. See, I'm a dealer. I'm a owner of petrol pump and I am supplying machine oil as well as petrol also. Now, next thing is supply of petrol is not leviable to GST, but supply of machine oil is taxable. In order to determine whether A Limited is liable for registration, turnover of both the supplies, non-taxable as well as taxable, will be taken into account. Did you people understood? right? Done. But it's not composite and mixed is yes, if it is like inseparable, in that case of scooter, then it's a composite, right? And if it could be separated, then not. Then we have A Limited is a supplier having permanent place of business in Delhi. I've got a question from Dhanalakshmi. Interstate supply always need to be registered. Need not. Yes, beta. Yes, we'll be doing it in compulsory registration. Yes, Dhanalakshmi. A Limited is a supplier having permanent place of business in Delhi. And it made a supply of 41 lakh of milk and milk product, which are exempted from goods under GST. In this case, A Limited is not required to be registered, even though the turnover is more than the prescribed limit. Why? Because he is making only supply of exempted good. Remember, I'm a vendor. Remember, I'm a vendor. I make certain taxable supply. I make certain non-taxable supply. Both will be aggregated to calculate aggregate turnover. On the contrary, I'm a vendor. I only make non-taxable supply. I only make nil rated supply. I only make exempted supply. Then no registration is required. Did you people understood? Did you people understood? I don't make any taxable supply. Then in that case, no registration. Right? No registration. This is what it want to tell you. Now, turnover of inward supply under RCM. We've already done. Turnover of inward supply under RCM is not to be included in aggregate turnover. Tell me. I'm an advocate. Have you people done RCM? So I'll go in the, have you people done RCM? Perfect. I'm an advocate. I'm giving services to business entity who's registered under GST. Okay. RCM will be applicable, true or false? There is a doubt. Anurag, I'm giving you the answer. Let me complete this up, otherwise it will miss. See, it's an RCM. Now tell me. The question is, the outward supply is by advocate and inward supply is by the entity. Whose aggregate turnover will it be included? Advocate or business entity? A or B? A or B? Advocate. It's advocate, beta, advocate. Abhijit, it can never be B. Because for him, it's an in the inward services. We have got a question. I'll give it the answer. Anurag have asked me, ma'am, I have a doubt that if we can, that is, we can not do supply of good more than a state because enrollment number issue only one state with registration. Anurag, if I could make out what you want me to answer is, if you are in one state, then you can go ahead with single registration, or if you want, you can have multiple registration. But if you are in another state, then the registration will differ because the state code will differ. बट अनटिल अनलेस अगर आप अपने ही स्टेट में सप्लाई कर रहे हो तो फिर हम रजिस्ट्रेशन के लिए क्या चेक करेंगे? Aggregate turnover. But if you are making a supply to some other state, then it is a compulsory registration. This is what the point is, right? Now, then we have person like, acha, we've got a question missing. Raghu B, Private Limited pays GST on setting fees paid to its independent director for the service rendered by them and a reverse charge. Value of service provided by the director to Raghuveer Private Limited will form part of aggregate turnover of director and not of Raghuveer Private Limited. Do you people remember? Independent director comes under RCM. Do you people remember? Independent director comes under RCM. Anurag, yes, 194J, TDS. If it is 192, then no, because then it becomes a employee. Very good. You people are talking in sections. Wonderful. Now, next. person liable for registration. Now we'll see the limit. Basic exemption limit. Every supplier who has aggregate turnover of goods and service. See, it's written and or service exceeding a prescribed limit is required to get himself registered under GST. The prescribed limit is 20,000. Okay, now tell me one thing. Do you people need any break? See, I'm not happy to give break. I don't like. इससे flow टूट जाता है. But it's my duty to ask you out. Do you people want break? Because what I'll explain, you'll never forget. I'll give you the reason behind 10, 20, 40. So if you people need break, I'll give you Sridhar after some time. Perfect. Now around 8 o'clock. Perfect. No break now. Perfect. Do we covered? Business. Okay, now I'll tell you the whole scene behind, and you will never forget. 10, 20, 40. I'll tell you the whole scene behind it, right? Actually, what happened initially when the law was drafted, the limit was 20 lakh. What was the limit? 20 lakh. Either you are supplying goods, either you are supplying service, or you are supplying goods or service. This was the initial framework. Interstate supply. Anurag, don't take handicraft goods. But I'll explain. Jitna I'm telling, go side by side. Along with that, I'll give you interstate handicraft also. Okay? Now, what I'm telling, please listen. Once you understand the history behind these 10, 20, 40, you will never forget 10, 20, 40. And I'm telling that history. Now, remember what I'm saying. Initially, when the law was drafted, it was the limit of 20 lakh. It was the limit of 20 lakh. For either you are supplying only good, either you are supplying only services, or you are supplying goods or services. But there were certain states who said that we are unable to get that limit crossed. So for them, the limit was reduced to 10 lakh. Okay? Yes. For them, the limit was reduced to 10 lakh and they were notified as special category state. There were certain states who said we are unable to get this limit of 20 lakh, and once we are unable to get it, we are unable to get registered, and once we are not registered, we can't take ITC, and when we can't charge GST, and it is always beneficial to get yourself registered. For that case, the government reduced the limit of 20 lakh to 10 lakh in case of special category state. अभी तक का समझ आया क्या? Do you people understood whatever I said till now? Yes. Then what happened? Government thought, remember, then government said, because upper limit has been mentioned in the Act to 40 lakh. So government decided they will increase the limit of 20 to 40 lakh only in case of goods. Only in case of goods. If you are a supplier of goods only, then the limit will be increased to 20 to 40 lakh. First of all, tell me one thing. You people understood what it is? I'll tell you. Basically, it is 20. Government reduced to 10 for special category state. And for only goods, government increased the limit to 40 lakh. That means if you are supplying goods, service, goods and service, for these special category states the limit is only and only 10 lakh. Only and only 10 lakh. If you are supplying only goods, goods and service, the limit is 20 lakh for rest of the India. And if you are supplying only for goods, then the limit is 40 lakh. See, again, if I am special category state, For me, the limit is 10 lakh. For me, the limit is 10 lakh. Whether I supply only goods, whether I supply only service, or whether I supply goods and service. Did you people understood this? My question to you is, did you people understood this? If I'm in a spatial category state, whether I give goods, whether I give service, or whether I give goods and service, my limit is 10 lakh. Next. If I'm other than spatial category state and I supply goods and service or only service, the limit is how much? 20 lakh. Understood? Anurag, I'm telling warranty service also. He's goods and service, right? And if you are only supplying goods, other than specified category state, the limit is 40 lakh. Now tell me, did you understood a base about it? There is more to tell, but did you understood the base? Right? Right. Taking this base, we'll proceed further. Taking this base, we'll proceed further. Now, see. Not ready to go. Perfect. Now, see. So, initially, the limit was 20 lakh. But in case of spatial category state, the limit was 10 lakh instead of 20 lakh. Now, who are spatial category state? However, limit of 20 lakh will be reduced to 10 lakh if a person is carrying out business in a spatial category state, and the spatial category state are mentioned in Article 279 4G of Constitution, which are, see, spatial category states are state of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Jammu Kashmir, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. I'm giving you the brief history about it. Initially, there were 11 spatial category states, right? And the name were Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Jammu Kashmir, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. I'll give you the reason behind why these states were called spatial category state. You will never forget. Just see now. Is my screen visible to you? Right? Now see. I cannot draw it on, so you need to see it. See, Jammu Kashmir se we'll start. Jammu Kashmir is a hilly area. There, lakh reduced to 20 lakh. Anurag, let me explain. You'll understand yourself. See, Jammu Kashmir is a hilly area. So that is only a tourism oriented place. That means they cannot cross these 40 and 20. So this was given as a spatial category state. Then Himachal Pradesh, just see, after yellow it is orange. Himachal Pradesh again is a hilly area. Then we have got these seven sisters, right? That is Assam, Manipur, West. There we have Mizoram, or all these seven sisters. Go to learn this status. Jamshad. Sridhar, if you want to learn it like this, you can. Otherwise, how I have learned, I'll tell you. All these states are either the seven sisters or hilly area where Himalayas lie. So at those area, you don't have industrialization. And once you don't have an industrialization, you cannot cross the turnover of 40 or 20. This was the origination where it was decided that the limit of aggregate turnover will be 20. 10. Did you people understood what I wanted to say? See. So we had, see, I'll tell you what I wanted to say. I wanted to say originally these states, see, now see, Arunachal Pradesh, there itself, Assam, Jammu Kashmir, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. Either they are seven sister or they are Himalaya range states. So there they don't have industrialization. So the limit for these states were fixed to be 10. Did you people understood the history what I wanted to tell you right now? Pehle. Yes, yes. So their limit was fixed to be rupees 10 lakh. But what happened? Remember, I'll give you the history. What happened? Some states said that if the limit for us is 10 lakh, we'll get registered. And once we get registered, we have to do the return filing. We have to do the collection of GST. We don't want that. So they get to the opposition and they ask the government to increase the limit of 10 lakh to 20 lakh. Now, the above special 11 category state, many of them understood that 10 lakh is not beneficial and they went in the opposition to increase the limit from 10 to 20. समझ में आ रहा है? Did you people understood what I'm saying? I'm giving you the history, right? They went in an opposition and they said, increase our limit from 10 to 20. Now, government took this decision and it increased the limit of 10 to 20. And government took this decision and they increased the limit from 10 to 20. But there were 4 states. Now remember, there were 4 states who were wise enough. And those 4 states were Mizoram, Tripura, Manipur, Nagaland. There were 4 states who were wise enough. And those were Mizoram, Tripura, Manipur, Nagaland. These 4 states says, we don't want that increment. Let us to be 10 lakh. These 4 states said that we don't want that increment. Let that aggregate turnover for us to be 10 lakh. Did you people understood the history behind how these differentiation came? Usually, see, nobody tells this out, but from the day the GST have been drafted, I always read about everything. So I know this all about. So I'll tell you the whole scene. See, initially the limit was 20. Government have a power to increase it to 40. Government, then we've got a petition from backward states. In fact, don't say it backward. We've got a petition from Seven Sisters and Himalaya range states. And those were Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Jammu Kashmir, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand. For them, the limit was taken to be 10 lakh, right? Once the limit was introduced by government to be 10 lakh, these people thought at 10 lakh only we are getting registered and it is not good because they don't wanted the haphazard of registration. So they went into the opposition to government to increase the limit and the limit was increased to 20. So see, initially it was 10 and it was increased to 20, but there were 4 wise states who said, no, we won't be increasing our limit. Let it be 10. And those 4 states were Mizoram, Tripura, Manipur, Nagaland. Did you people understood? So also had to take business. Yes. And now. Haan bhai, did you people understood? I know it's bit confusing, but if you know the history, you can got it. Right. Now you'll understand. See, now. Then after we'll take a break. On the request of special category, see, it is written. Jammu Kashmir, yes, beta, I'm telling Anurag, I'm telling more of about. Hai na? See, on the request of special category state, the central government on the recommendation of council enhanced the limit of 10 to 20 lakh. Understood? See, special category went into the opposition and they asked the government to increase the limit of 10 to 20. This is what is mentioned. In case of supplier of goods, the central government on the recommendation of GST Council can enhance the limit of 20 but not exceeding 40. See, in case of supplier of good, the limit of 20 can be exceeded to 40. Now, explanation. A person shall be considered to be engaged exclusively in the supply of good, even if he is engaged in the exempt supply of service, providing deposit, loan, advance, where consideration is represented by interest or discount. I'll explain this. Before that, tell me one thing. Did you people understood the khichdi about 10, 20, 40? And if not, see, we've got more of it. So don't worry, I've got much to explain, but tell me, 20-30% did you get it in your mind? Yes, yes, right? Okay, okay. Now, I've got a question from, I don't remember the name. I think Anurag, I don't. See, I'm a supplier of mobile phone. Yes, yes. No, Anurag, let me. See, I'm a supplier of mobile phone. Okay, and I have a service center also. My question to you people are, I'm a supplier of only good or service. Tell me, how will you deal me? Supplier of only good or service? Very good, Dhanalakshmi. Yes, very good. Everyone, right? Goods and service. What will be my limit? What will be my limit? 20 or 40? Very good. My limit will be 20 lakh. Everyone understood? Right. Yes. This is what Anurag, I think Anurag asked me and I've given the answer. Now we'll shift. I'm a seller of pens at a huge level. I'm a wholesaler. And maximum people buy it on credit. Maximum people buy it on credit. And when they refund me the credit, they give me the sale value along with interest. That means pen is a good and credit is a facility. Now tell me, who am I? Say supplier of good or goods or service. Now tell me. Now again a question to you. Very good, Gayatri. Very good, Karan. Very good. Yeah. Dhanalakshmi, here you are wrong, Pita. This is what I need to explain under this. If you are extending credit facility, where the amount is extra charges are represented in form of interest or discount, then you are supplier of good only. Now tell me, you people understood? Shall I read it again? It is only the case of interest and discount, right? Now read. See, it says a person shall be considered to be engaged exclusively, in the supply of good, even if he is engaged in exempted supply of service providing deposit, loan or advances, where consideration is represented in form of interest or discount, right? Next. Now, for exclusive supply of good, what is the limit, beta? For exclusive supply of good, what is the limit? 40. See, it is there. 40. Very good. Now, exception. Okay. Before the exception, now tell me, if I am in Manipur, what will be my limit? In Manipur, I am supplying only good. What will be my limit? Yes. Very good. You've understood. Very good. Very good. Acha, I am in Manipur. I am supplying only service. What will be my limit? Very good. I am in Manipur and I am supplying goods and service both. What will be very good for Manipur, Mizoram? Very good. Nagaland, very good. The limit is 10. Very good. Now, exception. Before exception, now summary. We'll do summary. I've made some short acronyms for you. If you could understood, please, I'll be very happy. See, summary. Supplier of only service and supply of goods or service, both. Pehle batao. Did you people understood the heading, what I'm talking about? I've categorized the category into two. The first one is only good and the other one is only service or goods or service. You people understood this? Right. Now we'll take it the second category first. Perfect. Either I'm supplier of only service or goods or service. Now, my limit is 10 lakh. If I am in Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, can I say by states? These were the five states now which said don't increase our limit, right? But the other 11, the other one, very good. Anurag, no, so need issue debit note. For collection, beta, you going in debit note, credit note. I'm not going there, beta. वो तो फिर बहुत ज्यादा एक्सटेंड हो जाएगा, हम 34 पे चले जाएंगे, है ना? बट यस वी कैन. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. अब ये कहता है पर वो जो बाकी के स्टेट्स हैं, ऑल अदर स्टेट्स जो हैं, ठीक है, तो द लिमिट इज 20 लाख. is applicable in the following state and UTs. देखो, in all other state, यानी in 4 के अलावा in all other state, if you are supplying only service or goods or service, limit is what? 20 lakh. Now tell me, did you people understood this? If I am other than 4 states, right, and I'm supplying either only service or goods or service, the limit is 20 lakh. Now we'll shift it to other. See, if I am supplier of only goods and I am in those Y states, the limit will be 10 lakh. Now tell me, did you people understood? If I am supplier of only good and I am those Y state, the limit will be 10 lakh. But the limit will be 20 lakh. The limit will be 20 lakh in rest of the states. See, Sikkim, Uttarakhand, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Pondicherry and Telangana. I'll tell you how Pondicherry and Telangana came. Pondi, again, it is Puducherry, it is against a tourist destination. That's why it's been. And Telangana is a newly made state. So it has been added. Now tell me, did you people understood? The rest of the state asked for 20 lakh. So see, they are coming in 20 lakh. So if these states are either supplying service or goods or service, the limit is 20 lakh. And if they are supplying only goods, the limit is 20 lakh. So for them, it is only 20 lakh. And for all other states, it is 40 lakh, including Jammu Kashmir, Assam, and Himachal Pradesh. That means for Jammu Kashmir, Assam, and Himachal Pradesh, for goods, the limit is 40 lakh. Did you people understood? I know it's a bit confusion, but we need to learn it. Right? Did you people understood? Okay, can I ask you a question? Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. This is what I feel. This is my personal opinion. We've got GST as one nation, one tax. Why not one limit? Just imagine. Why all these 10, 20, 40? Make it why so confusing? I feel need not to make it confusing. It has to be only one limit. Either make it 10, either make it 20, or either make it 40. Because it is one nation, one tax. Why you are differentiating it? Yes. Dhanalakshmi, that's good because of development. But just tell me, is that easy? It's not easy. And we need to learn it. Kashish, I don't think it is unfair. I think everyone need to be registered under GST. Right? Chalo, we'll do it. We'll do it. There it is. हाँ भाई, exceptions due to increase in industrialization. Yes, Sridhar, that is true. Okay, tell me. We've done section 20, ma'am, for UP must state what is the reason for keeping the limit 20 lakh for goods, ma'am? Is it their own demand? Yes, Anil. For UP must, you've learned my acronym, right? Anil, for UP must, yeah, remember these people went to government to increase their limit from 10 overall to 20. So that is what it is happening for these states. Either it is goods, either it is service or goods or service. The limit is 20 lakh. So I told you now they went into the opposition and the limit went to 20 lakh, right? Now we'll do it. Exceptions. Exception to this exemption are as follow. Let me take you back to the, do people need me to give you break? Do people need me to give you break for 4-5 minutes? Yes? Okay. Okay, I'll give you. See, this is 31. 7:31. We'll resume by 40. But please be there. I'll start. Though I don't want to, it's not my wish, but I know it's a 2.5 hour class. And the concept is a bit tricky one. That's why I'm giving you a break so that you can roam around. And in the meantime, others can ask me question. I'm there online. So I'll be resuming the class by 7:40. Anurag have asked me a question. No, it's not. It's Arun Sagar. Sorry, Arun. So business transaction is less considered to other states. So government not get revenue if made single threshold limit. Arun, that is true. But For me, that's my point. I feel make it a simple registration limit and keep it a lower one, because I feel it is always beneficial under GST to get yourself registered, because you carry on with the credit chain. So, matlab, don't go in all this 10, 20, 40. This is what I feel. Though my feeling can't be expressed to the government now. They feel it in the other way. Anyone, though enjoy your break. Still, if you have question, you people can ask me out. I'll Anurag, yes. It is it's not Anurag, it is Arun Sagar. Yes, it is blocked under section 17, subsection 5. Yes, Anil. True. It's a loop. I can ask my family members to start the business so that the aggregate turnover could be distributed among all of us. Yes. Law always have loop. And Anil, if they don't have loop, then how can we take benefit from it? Small business also need to follow complexity of GST compliance. See, I feel, Arun Sagar, what I feel is, I know it's a complexity of GST compliance, but think about of a business where the credit rate is more than the output GST rate. Then think the benefit, you are getting more of GST credit. So I think if you are getting a larger picture at a cost of a smaller picture, go ahead with the larger picture. And the larger picture is getting yourself registered. And the compliance is also not so much. Once you learn it, you can do it. Yes, now you are correct. The CA requirement will be high. Our requirement will be high. Anil, are you there in the class? What I've got? Threshold limit will be reduced to 20 lakh. If person some purposes. Let me threshold limit will be reduced to 20 lakh if person engaged in manufacturing of goods covered. Yes, that's true. We will be doing it. And which provision should we follow, ma'am, for exam purposes? Aditya, in what terms shall I tell you for the provision? Right now, what's it's going on for the four special category state? It's 10, irrespective of the supply, goods, service, both, and the rest of them it is 20. And in case of goods, service, both, uh, right? And for only goods, it is 40. And Jammu Kashmir, Assam, we've got that now. Jammu Kashmir, Assam, and Himachal Pradesh have been taken to 40s limit. Ma'am, actually, due to some financial. Perfect, Anil. I will. Udaipur. Okay, Udaipur. What is the hotel name? What's that resort? Okay. But Anil, this will prove to be very good to you because you're working with CAs, you'll gain experience. I've got one more question. If person supply of service or good, which always covered under RCM, if supply turnover is crossed, threshold limit need registry. Arun Sagar, we'll be doing it right now. If you're supplying the goods which are completely covered under RCM for you, the registration is not required. Section 23, we'll do it. Ma'am, where should I get provisions? You'll get it from your BOS module. It's there written. I've got it. I've made all these diagrams from there only. You'll get it from there. And these share notes are also shared to you. So here also they are. I just wanted to make it more clearly understandable. That's why I did all these things for you people. I've already just shared the notes, you'll get it. Or either you would have already been having these notes. Yes, Anil, you can. No issues to me. For quick revision, these notes are easy for Abhijit. I've covered everything in the notes. So need not to worry. It's not a quick revision. Rather, you've got the whole content ready. Okay. Anil, work, but at the same time, do give time to your studies because getting the degree is very important. Now it's 7:40. Shall I start? I need to cover. It's a lengthy chapter. Shall I start? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, okay. We'll revise. I know it's lengthy, but it's easy. See. We'll revise, we'll revise. It's very easy. It's very easy. Just remember the way I want you people to remember. If those are four wise states, which are Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, they either supply good, they either supply service, they either supply goods or service. The limit is 10 lakh. The limit is 10 lakh. Then there were some other states also, which were first, they were like 10, but they got their limit increased to 20. Those states were Sikkim, Uttarakhand. The state I call them UP West. Sikkim, Uttarakhand, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Pondicherry, and Telangana. For these, UP must state. If you are supplying service, 20. If you are supplying goods and service, 20. If you are supplying goods, only goods, then also 20. This is the second criteria. Keep aside. Now take rest of India. In rest of India, bifurcate into three categories. If they are supplying only service and goods and service, the limit is 20. And if it is good, the limit is 40. This is how you need to learn. Now I feel you people have done it. Now we'll proceed further. Exceptions. For them, the limit of 10, 20, 40 will not be applicable. Yes, they were later. Anil asked me that Telangana was not there in the present earlier list. It was not now because the state have been formed after, right? Isliye. Right now, exception to the exemption are here the 10, 20, 40 limit will not be applicable. If you are liable to compulsory registration, then 10, 20, 40 does not matter. So this was the first one. Next, person engaged in making supplies of what supplies? Ice cream, other edible ice, whether or not containing coca. What it is? Can anybody tell me what this 8-digit stands for? What it is? Very good. This is HSN code. Very good. Very good. You people remember. Pan masala, all good in chapter 24, which is tobacco, manufactured tobacco, substitute, fly ash brick, fly ash aggregates, fly ash block, brick of fossil meals and similar silicon earth, building bricks, earthen or roofing tile. I'll explain all of them. First of all, for them, the aggregate turnover limit is 20 lakh. First of all, you should know this. Now, why for them the limit has been converted to 20 lakh? There is a reason behind. Beta, whenever these 7 articles are formed, they are giving tremendous pollution to environment. For that reason, their limit has been taken to 20 lakh. What the things are? All the ice creams, including coca. Then pan masala, but of course not good. All good, that is tobacco or their substitute, fly ash brick. Do people know nowadays we get a gray bricks, a big block through which the buildings are formed. Those are also taken over here. Brick of fossil meal, that is the red brick. Building bricks, yani all kind of bricks, and roofing tiles. For all of them, if you are supplier of these product, for you the aggregate turnover limit is 20 lakh, right? It is irrespective of 40. And if you are in those 4 Y state, the limit is 10 lakh. Did you people understood? See, these are all good. The limit would have been 40, 20, 10, but the limit is not 40. If you are a supplier of these products, your aggregate turnover limit will be 20. But for those 4 states, the limit will be 10. Everyone, do you people understood? Everyone? I'm waiting, right? We've got a question in exams multiple times. Then, person engaged making intra-state supply in the state of. Now, who will give me answers and we'll be doing it. See, the supply is intra-state. For Arunachal Pradesh, okay, first of all, see this. For Nagaland, Mizoram, Manipur, Tripura, the limit is 20 lakh. Oh, sorry, 10 lakh. And for others, for Arunachal Pradesh, what is the limit? For Arunachal Pradesh, very good, 20 lakh, very good. Acha, for Manipur, 10 lakh. Sushmita, very good. Dhanalakshmi, very good. Mizoram, very good. Sikkim, Telangana, Tripura, Uttarakhand, very good. Meghalaya, very good. Nagaland, 10. And for Pondicherry, yes, you got it. Perfect. That's the limit. So see, we've changed the limit of 40 now. So that's an exception to the limit of 40. Then next, person who take voluntary registration, then there is no limit of 40. Then these are the question, answer. We'll do it. Prithviraj of Assam is exclusively engaged in intrastate supply of shoes, Assam and goods. Right? How much limit? 20 or 40? Assam, 40. Okay? His aggregate turnover in the current financial year is 22 lakh. With the view of the discussion in the above paras, the applicable threshold limit for the registration for Prithviraj given in this case is 40 lakh. Thus, he is not liable to get registered under GST. See, if you remember, see, Assam over here now. For Assam, it has been how much? 40. Did you people remember? Right? Not compulsory. Very good. Next. It will take time to you. In above example, all the things remaining the same. Prithviraj is exclusively engaged in the supply of pan masala. Haan bhai. For pan masala, what is the limit? Very good, Dhanalakshmi. Instead of shoes, he will not be eligible for higher threshold limit of 40 lakh, and the applicable threshold limit for registration will be 20 lakh, right? So now he'll be liable for registration. Agla. If instead of pan masala, Prithviraj is exclusively engaged in supply of taxable service. Haan bhai. For service, what is the limit? 20. So he is liable for registration. Further, if Prithviraj is engaged in the supply of both taxable goods and service, what will be the limit? 20, and he'll be liable for registration. The next question to you people are, Shivaji of Telangana is exclusively engaged in intrastate supply of toys. Haan bhai, for Telangana, very good Dhanalakshmi, it is 20 lakh. Now, then we have its aggregate turnover in the current financial year is 22 lakh. It have exceeded. Since Shivaji is making taxable supply for Telangana, he will not be eligible for the higher threshold limit available in case of exclusive supply of goods. Very good. The applicable threshold limit for registration for Shivaji in this case is 20 lakh. Thus, he is liable to get registered under GST, right? Now, in above example, very good. Other thing remaining same, Shivaji is exclusively engaged in supplying the taxable service instead of toys. The applicable threshold limit beta for 20 years. For Telangana, it is 20 only. Then further, next paragraph. Further, if Shivaji is engaged in the supply of both taxable goods and service, then also the limit is 20 only, right? Now, extra point for basic exemption limit. Place of business. First of all, I'll ask, you people remember, you answer and then we'll do it. Acha, tell me one thing. I'm a vendor. I've got a factory. I've got a shop. I've got a repair center. And from every place I'm giving supply. So tell me, and I've got a home also. My house also. What is my place of business? How many place of business do I have? How many place of business do I have? I have 3 place of business. The one is factory, the other one is the shop, and the other one is the repair center. Now, understand. If I keep some of my goods, if I keep some of my books at my house, then as per GST, my home will also be considered as place of business, right? So we are understanding the definition of place of business. Okay, now place of business include a place from where the business is ordinarily carried out, see, factory, shop, and service center, and include a warehouse, a godown, or any other place where taxable person store his goods. See, at my home, I have store goods or receive goods or service, both. A place where taxable person maintain books of account. See, I maintain my books in the home, so that is also my place of business. Very good, Arun. Then a place where taxable person is engaged in the business through the agent. So agent place is also my place of business. This was a question asked in our exams. Mr. A is a manufacturer of goods in Delhi. He supplies goods from his factory as well as showroom nearby his factory. He maintains stock in his godown about 20 kilometers away from the factory. As per the tradition, he keeps and maintains his books of account in the family temple also. So my question to you people is the temple place of business? True or false? Yes. The family temple will also be regarded as place of business. Perfect. Now, this is again a question. Mr. X has registered office in Delhi. Very good. He import goods which are landed at Mumbai seaport. Mr. X entered into a sale agreement with Mr. Y located in Mumbai to directly sell the goods yahan se, from the Mumbai port. Okay, can anybody tell me? I'll make it. Tell me. I'm in Delhi. I'm here. I've got goods in Mumbai. Okay? What I did, I directly sold these goods from Delhi, not in Mumbai, but to Gujarat. That means before it could come to me, I've sold these goods from Mumbai to Gujarat. Tell me, where do I need to get myself registered? What is the place where? Yes, Delhi. See, yes, Delhi. See, in this case, Mr. X is not required to obtain registration in Mumbai. No, he has no fixed establishment in Mumbai. Rather, his only place will be considered as Delhi. This was the question. Next, time period for taking registration. Who will reply to me? I've exceeded 10, 20, 40 lakh on today, 16th April. Tell me, within what time frame I need to get myself registered? Dhanalakshmi, perfect, within 30 days. There it is. See, we've got it. A person need to get himself registered within 30 days from the date when turnover exceed 40, 20, 10 lakh. Illustration, GGC Limited engaged in taxable supply of service in Madhya Pradesh. Beta, what will be my limit? Madhya Pradesh and service. What will be my limit? 20. 20. Avijit, it's not 40, beta. 40 is for good. The turnover of the company exceeded 20 lakh on 1st November. I need to get myself registered before 1st December. Right? Now, registered person and GST payment. My question to you people. You tell me. I'm not registered. Can I collect GST? I'm not registered. Very good. I cannot collect GST. Person having turnover above prescribed limit is required to collect registered and pay GST. If in future his turnover falls below the prescribed limit, he has to pay GST and file GST as beta. If my limit for 1 year is only 9 lakh, then also I have to pay GST and I have to file all my GSTR, right? Now, location wise, is this self-explanatory? Remember, 0, 8, 24, 27, 33. It is self-explanatory that the registration is location wise. Now, we'll do it location wise turnover. Can anybody tell me this? Have you understood this? Tell me. Did you people understood this? This is what the topic is. Now we'll do it. Registration has to be taken in the state or UT from where dealer makes taxable supply of goods or service. No registration to be done in a state where the taxable supply is made. Of course, I'm supplying goods to Delhi. Delhi, I need not to have a registration. If supply is made for different state UT, separate registration is required. Registration is required for each place of business from where the taxable supply is made. However, supplier is not liable to obtain registration in a state or UT from where he makes exempt or non-taxable supply only. Now you give me answer. I'm supplying petrol and machine oil from Delhi. So in aggregate turnover, both will be included or only petrol will be? Both will be included. Very good, very good. On the contrary, I'm only supplying petrol. Only supplying petrol. Will I be liable for registration? No, I will. Yes, very good. This is what is written. The question is same only. See, G Limited is engaged in taxable supply of goods and has an office in Delhi. It supply good across Delhi and also supply good in Faridabad and Ghaziabad. The turnover of G Limited is 45 lakh. G Limited has to take registration only in Delhi and not in Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Point number 2, I need to explain. I need to. Sushmita have asked me. No registration is to be done in the state where the taxable supply is made. Sushmita, answer me. I'm in Delhi. I supplied goods to you somewhere in Mumbai. Now tell me, if I need to get myself registered, what will be the state where I need to get myself registered? Very good. This is the point number 2. Understood? Anji, understood? Done. Okay, next question. Now, Delhi. Let me explain this. I'm in Delhi. I'm supplying goods to Delhi also, to Faridabad also, and to Ghaziabad also. So the point is, it is interstate. I need to get myself compulsory registered under section 24. That is for sure. But tell me, how many registration? 1, 2 or 3? How many registration? Exactly 1. Because here I am not making outward supply. This is a place where I am supplying. Very good, very good. Turnover of a branch in special category state, we usually get a question, right? If a person is having place of business in different state, out of which one branch is in a special category state, then turnover limit of GST registration will be reduced to 10 lakh. See, I've got a unit in Delhi, I've got a unit in Manipur. From both the places, I'm giving taxable supply. Both the places, I'm giving taxable supply. From Delhi, 8 lakh. From Manipur, 8 lakh. Tell me, am I liable for registration? Yes. Beta, Manipur is 10 lakh, remember? Remember? And since both are taxable supply, I'll make it aggregate. It becomes 16. Yes, I will be liable for registration. This is what it is saying. I'll read it again because you people gave me wrong answer. If a person is having a place of business in different states, see, it is different. Out of which any one branch is in a special category state, see, Manipur is a special category state, then the turnover limit of GST will be reduced to 10 lakh. Everyone understood? Understood? Perfect. Then a dealer Mr. A has 2 offices, one in Delhi, another one is Tripura. In order to determine whether he is liable for registration, what will be the limit? 20 or 10? 10. Perfect, perfect. 10, 10. Now, then we'll change the game. One office in Delhi, one in Manipur. But in Delhi, I'm giving taxable supply. From Manipur, I'm giving exempted, nil rated, non-taxable supply. In this case, the aggregate will not be made and only Delhi service supply will be taken, either 20 or 40. Did you people understood what I said? If from a special category state, you are only supplying a supply on which tax is not levied, then the limit will not be reduced to 20 or 40. Did you people understood? Shall I read it? Exemption limit of a person having place of business in more than one state get reduced to 10 lakh only when such person make taxable supply of goods service from both, from any of the special. See, I need to have a taxable supply from these places. However, in case he makes exempt non-taxable supply from special category state and taxable supply from a state other than special category, the threshold limit will not be reduced. See the question? Uday Enterprise is engaged in the supply of taxable goods in Maharashtra. He also supply alcoholic liquor for human consumption in Nagaland. Beta, what will be the threshold limit? 40 or Nagaland 10? 40, yes. Its turnover in the current financial year is 34 lakh in Maharashtra and 8 lakh in Nagaland. Beta, Hanji, is he required to get registered? Somebody asked me why 40. Beta, it's Maharashtra now. See, Maharashtra and supply of taxable goods. So for goods and Maharashtra, the limit is 40 lakh. I know I had a unit in Nagaland, but the point is I'm supplying something which is not liable to GST, right? And Jim, very good. Now, separate registration for a person having multiple place of business in a state. You people tell me, then we'll read it. But I'm there in Rajasthan, Jaipur, Udaipur, and Kota. Right? I've taken some famous names of cities. Now tell me, how many registration can I have? Option number 1, only 1. Option number 2, I can have 3 registration. Or option number 3, I can have multiple registration. Multiple. Which one is the right one? Yes, very good. It's the third option, multiple. See, I can have one for Jaipur, the other one for Kota and Udaipur. Or I can have one for Jaipur, one for Kota and one for Udaipur. So it could be multiple registration, one or multiple. Now, we'll read it. A person having single business in a state UT shall be granted a single registration in a state UT. If single registration has been granted, then it can declare one place as principal place and the other place as additional place. However, person may apply for separate registrations also after fulfilling rule 11, which we'll be doing it in the next class. In simple words, a person may opt for multiple registration within state UT for multiple place of business located in the same state or UT. The same thing. Okay. Condition given under rule 11. Can I ask you one question? Everyone. Do you people know about what is union territory? Do you people know about the history of union territory? What is union territory? Don't give me the names. Don't give me Chandigarh, Damandiu, no parliament, separate governance by no CM. I'll give you the real reason about it. Perfect. Everyone is right. Actually, during the Britishers' time, I'll give you what do we mean by union territory. Actually, during the British times, the king, which do not have their legal hire, will be governed by the Britishers. The example was Rani Lakshmi Bai Jhansi, right? This was considered to be a special state known as union territory. So union territory was given by Britishers. After independence, we also took it with the same pace. We also had union territories where they don't have a state government. Rather, the parliament, that is central government, will rule over it. And before independence, Britishers used to rule over those areas. So now you know about union territory. It's not after independence. Union territories was a word given by Britishers. So this is what I wanted to share. Shall we proceed? Now, rule 11. What it is, if you are taking for a separate registration in one state, such person has more than one place of business. Of course, I'll have more than one. One could be my temple, one could be my factory, one could be my service center. Yes. Submit a separate application for each place of business for which separate registration is required. Such person shall not pay GST under composition scheme for any place of business if he is paying GST under normal scheme for any place of business. Have you people done compo? Is the composition scheme done to you people? Yes, yes, yes. Right. Now tell me. Ramachandran is saying yes, yes. Section 10. Very good. Section 10. Now tell me, what am I asking? See, I'm in Rajasthan, Jaipur, and I've opted composition scheme under section 10. This is my first registration. I took a registration in Kota also. This is my second registration. I took a registration in Udaipur also. This is my third registration. Can I go here as normal registered person? Here also. Can I? The question is to you people. Can I go in Kota and Udaipur as normal registered person? Okay, I'll give you yes. Perfect answer. No. A reason to know why. Yes, I'll give you answer. See. Compo can't take ITC. Compo can't can't take GST. He can't do both of them now. So if I get here normal registered, I'll do a trick. I'll do a loophole. I'll take all the purchases from here and will get ITC, which is wrong now. So there is a rule. If compo opted, it will be opted for all the three. If compo have been withdrawn, it will be withdrawn from all the three registration. So single pen registered people will either have composition at all the distinct person or will not have a composition. The reason behind is so that the cheating cannot be done. So you people understood about? No mixed line. Yes, Sarod. So this is what they are saying. Then the next is where any place of business has been granted a separate registration and become eligible to pay GST under compo, then all other registered place of business shall also be ineligible for compo. All separately registered place of business shall pay GST on supply of goods, service both made to another registered place of business and issue a tax invoice, bill of supply for such supply. Can anybody explain me this? All separately registered place of business shall pay GST on the supply of goods service both made to another. What do it means? Yes. What do it means? Beta, it means stock transfer. लिख लो. Yes, it means branch transfer. Each business, yes. Remember this? We used to do it. See, if I have a factory in UP and I have a store, in Rajasthan, and I transfer shirts to store to Rajasthan without consideration. What will it be called? Who will answer me? What will it be called? Without consideration, I'm transferring. Yes, Arun, you know the answers. Yes, it is known as deemed supply. And it is known as deemed supply. Anji, which schedule? 1, 2, 3. Which schedule? Very good, very good, very intelligent people you are. Yes, schedule 1. And the invoice will be issued and the credit will be given. Very good. So, the provision of Rule 9, Rule 10 relating to verification and the grant of registration shall be applicable. Yes. Before registration, usually verification has been done, used to be done. That will be applicable for all the place of business. Illustration. Prithvi Raj of Assam has aggregate turnover of 22 lakh. Assam, 20 lakh. Remember? Sorry. He is exclusively, first of all, let me see what he is supplying. He is exclusively engaged in intrastate supply of shoes. Hanji, what will be the limit? 20 or 40? Shoes, goods, and Assam. 40, 40, 40. Right? 40. Beta 40. Assam. Later on, we added Assam there now. Now, what is discuss the liability of taking registration under GST if Prithviraj is exclusively engaged in the supply of pan masala? Hanji, for pan masala, what will be the limit? 20. 20. Yes, that's the answer. Now, next, perfect. Amalgamations and demergers. Now we'll talk about amalgamation and demerger. Can anybody answer me out? It's easy. You will get it. My business, which was A Limited, was taken over by B Limited. Tell me, will the GSTN be same? You tell me. Will the GSTN be same? No, that means old registration will be cancelled and new registration will be taken. True or false? Yes. True now? True. This is what we are doing, right? Right? We'll do it. Where the business is transferred, where on account of succession or any other reason, including transfer, change in ownership of business due to death of the sole proprietor to another person as a going concern. The transferee, the successor, that means B Limited, is to be registered from the date of transfer or succession. From which date? When the transfer took place, right? Then we have where the business is transferred pursuant to the sanction of scheme of arrangement of amalgamation demerger of two or more companies pursuant to the order of High Court or Tribunal. The transferee is to be registered with effect from the date which the registrar of company issue a certificate of incorporation giving effect to the such order. But if you are getting to a new company and the SIN number will be allotted to you, in that case, your certificate date will be the date when you will be known for your registration. Did you people understood what it is? Have you people got it? If it is a transfer or succession, then when the succession took place. But if it is due to the order of High Court, Anjum, shall I explain it once again? Okay, I'll tell you. I'll give you a real example. You'll understand that. Sometimes it is not ready to go. Okay, see. there was a mismanagement going in A Limited, and there was a mismanagement going in B Limited, and both had the same object clause. So the tribunal ordered to get themselves amalgamated. Now, ROC issued a new SIN number. Now tell me, from which date will you be liable for registration? From the order of tribunal or from the order of new SIN? Now, this is the question. You explain. See, both of them were doing some mishaps. Yes, now you get it. Though both were, yes, we got it in the law also. Now we have the same topic that the companies with the same objective can amalgamate it, right? So order bit and 9. See, Gayatri, it's not order of tribunal. Read it once again. No, better. Where the business is transferred. See, the business got transferred pursuant to the sanction of the scheme of arrangement of amalgamation and demerger due to the order of amalgamation or demerger of two or more companies pursuant to the order of High Court or Tribunal, and the order was made by High Court or Tribunal. The transferee is to be registered. See, important. The transferee, the new ICAI, the new entity, has to be registered with effect from the date on which the registrar of company issue a SIN number. Now tell me, which date? Order of court or order of SIN? What? SIN. Now you people get it. Once again, next. See, compulsory registration. We'll do it next now. Compulsory registration. Acha, tell me one thing. Can I ask you? What is section 22 all about? Can anybody tell me? Yes, Arun. It is to type. Yes, it is turnover. It is turnover. Yes, it is turnover. Very good. You people remember. Very good. I'm happy. So now we are doing 24. 24 stands for compulsory. You need to get yourself registered irrespective of turnover, right? So, however, there compulsory registration. However, there are certain cases where supplier is mandatorily required. Very good, Arun. Interstate supply example, registration irrespective of quantum of aggregate turnover. In other words, these are the cases where supplier is compulsory required to obtain registration even though his aggregate turnover do not exceed the applicable threshold limit. However, certain exemption from registration has also been provided under section 23. These exceptions have been incorporated briefly at the relevant places in the discussion under this heading in order to provide holistic picture. Leave this in typical language simple. First of all, we'll do the transaction where compulsory registration has to be granted. And the first one is making interstate supply. Online money game, why you people already know. Let me. My duty is also there now. See. Always remember what I'm telling. Interstate supply. Interstate supply of goods are also there and interstate supply of service are also there. Always remember, compulsory registration is for goods. Compulsory registration is for goods. For service, the limit is applicable, either 10 or 20. Have I written correct? Tell me, did I write 40 over here? Have I written correct? Yes, for 40 it can never be there. For goods it is right now. Now we read it. Now read. See, person making any interstate taxable supply. However, threshold limit of 20 or 10. 10 in case of special category state of Mizoram, Tripura, Manipur, Nagaland is available. In case of interstate supply of, see, taxable service and of notified handicraft goods. Okay. First of all, tell me, did you people understood by taxable service? First of all, did you people understood for taxable service? If I am, see, I got my first audit, I'll tell you, when I cleared my C exam, I got my first audit assignment in Mumbai. Now tell me, my first audit assignment was interstate. Do I need myself to get compulsory registered? Do I need myself to get compulsory registered? No, because it is an interstate supply of service. On the contrary, remember, I opened the shop of pens, right? And my first assignment was from Delhi. Now tell me, do I need? Yes, because it is an interstate supply of goods. Yes, now I need. Now, next, now I'll explain about handicraft good. Okay, how many people of you know about puppet of Jaipur? We've got Katputlis in Jaipur and they are very famous. Very famous. How many of you know about? Jaipur is famous for those Katputlis. You'll get it in the market everywhere. Okay, everyone knows about. Okay, you know, the localite never have those Katputlis in their house. I don't have a single one. The localites will never have. That means Katputli is a handicraft good. That means the handicraft of Jaipur or Rajasthan are not purchased in Jaipur or Rajasthan. True or false? Local product are not purchased by local people. True or false? True now, right? True. That means in order to increase the sale, these Katputli vendors need to go outside. True or false? In order to increase the sale. Yes, very good, Chan. Choice, very good. So government have given them exemption. This is the reason. So government have given them exemption. They says if those are handicraft good and you are taking it to the other state, then it is not compulsory registration. Rather, the limit of 10, 20, 40 will be applicable. Tell me, did you people understood? Right? This is the reason behind. Done. We'll go ahead next. Casual taxable person, CTP. Making, acha, how many of you know about CTP? Only handicraft. Yes, Anjum, it is only. Do people have an idea about CTP? Casual taxable person? No, no. Okay, okay. Now this is my duty to tell you. But I'm there in Rajasthan. Up to everyone knows I'm from Rajasthan, Jaipur. Hana? I'm there in Rajasthan. What do? I make Katputlis. What do? I make Katputlis. And I wanted to sell them in Delhi, National Trade Fair. National Trade Fair, which will be organized for 70 days. Now tell me, am I going to the other state? You people need to answer now. Am I going to other state to sell the Katputlis? Yes. Okay. In Delhi, will I have a permanent establishment or a temporary establishment? Will I have a temporary establishment or a permanent? I'll have a temporary establishment. That means once this trade fair is over, I'll get back to Jaipur. I'll get back to Jaipur. In this case, I'll be known as casual taxable person in Delhi. Here I will be known as CTP. Now do you people understood? Yes, Arun, 90 days validity. Do you people understood? In Delhi, I'll be known as CTP. CTP ka definition, if I work out in simple language, it will be you're already registered in some state, but you are going for supplying to other state for a temporary duration. Then you will be known as CTP over there. Do you people understood? Anji, do you people understood CTP? Now see. Casual taxable person making taxable supply. However, threshold limit of 20 and 10 lakh in case of special state. In case of Mizoram, Tripura, Manipur, Nagaland is available. In case CTP, who's making interstate supply of notified handicraft good, availing the benefit of exemption in point 1. Yes, Arun, need to pay. Now see. Same example. I'm a Katputli vendor. Remember, you've got an exemption over point number 1. That is same applicable. If I am a handicraft product supplier, for me, it's not a compulsory registration as CTP. For me, the turnover of 1020 will be seen. Now tell me, did you people understood? For me, turnover will be seen, right? Because handicraft को छूट मिली हुई है ना, so this will be applicable here also, right? जबकि अगर if I would have went to sell pens in Delhi Trade Fair, then I would have to get myself registered compulsory as CTP. Then we have person who's required to pay tax under reverse charge on inward supply received. Somebody asked me also. Remember, I took a service from advocate, right? And I'm a business entity who's registered under GST, right? Then the advocate, since he is only providing services to business entity liable under RCM, the advocate need not to get themselves registered. Now, person who are required to pay tax under reverse charge on inward supply received. However, person engaged exclusively in making outward supply, tax on which liable to be paid under reverse charge under section 9(3), except supplier of metal scrap are exempted from registration. So you people would have done it under RCM also. 9(3) we had services now. So it says, if you're taking services on which RCM is applicable under, on which taxability is under RCM, then the provider is Arun, invoice. Today I'm not taking invoice. Maybe if I take it invoice, I'll explain you about, right? Usually, if the provider is not registered, then the invoice will be issued by the business entity along with the payment voucher. This is what happens, Arun, right? Now, NRTP is required to be compulsory registered. Again, see who are NRTPs. Now, see. I'm an American. Again, I am coming to Delhi Trade Fair. So, for 75 days, do I have a permanent establishment in India? Do I have a permanent establishment in India? No. In this case, I'll be known as non-resident taxable person. And once I'm NRTP, I need to get myself compulsory registered. Every e-commerce operator need to e-commerce, your Flipkart, Amazon, all those need to get themselves compulsory registered. See, you've got sub-point in eco. Every eco, electronic commerce operator, who's required to collect tax at source under section 52. Have you people done TCS, TDS under GST? 51, 52? No, not yet done. Okay, I'll explain. Okay, that's okay. I'll do it. See, you people are vendors. I'll explain, beta. You people are vendors. You come to me. I'm Amazon. You will sell your goods through me to the public. Whenever public will give you, give the payment, it will give it to me. I'll deduct some TCS and I'll give it to vendor. I'll deduct some TCS and I'll give it to vendor. So TCS is collected under GST also under section 52. So if I am liable to deduct TCS, I need to get myself compulsory registered. Now you people understood? Now understood? Done? So this is what compulsory registration. Then we have, see, person who is required to pay tax under 9(5). Every e-commerce operator who's required to collect tax at source under section 52, compulsory registration. Second, every person required to pay tax under 9(5), e-commerce operator who is required to pay tax on the specified service. Do anyone knows about 9(5)? Have you people done? Yes, you people have done the RCM? Yes, Arun. TCS is collected under income tax also. Yes. Okay, I'll tell you. Do people remember Ola? We had Urban Clap. There were 4 specified services. Remember Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Zomato. Yes, perfect. Rapido, very good. In that cases, if you are e-commerce operator of those services, then also you need to get yourself compulsory registered. Very good. Person who supply goods or service other than supplier specified under above 4 through ECO, who is required to collect TCS under section 52. Exceptions are as follows. I'll explain since you people don't know about ECO. But this vendor is also required to have compulsory registration. First of all, you people understood the topic of this? The vendor who's providing service through Amazon is service or goods is also required to have compulsory registration. First of all, tell me, did you people understood this? Then I'll give the technicalities. Right? Now tell me, you might have local shop nearby you. Remember, you might have local shop nearby you. If you order from Blinkit, how much time do it take to deliver things to you? There are local shop near you? Yes, those are maximum 10 minutes, right? Now tell me, very good, Dhanalakshmi, 7 minutes, Sridhar, very good, very good. Think about, apply your brain. That means the goods are coming from nearby or from a far place? Tell me, the goods are coming from nearby? Nearby. That means if these small shops need to sell through Blinkit, they need to get compulsory registered. This becomes cumbersome. Yes, this becomes cumbersome. So government have given some exemption. See exemption. See. Here, first I'm reading this. The threshold limit for registration is available to person making intrastate supply of goods through ECO. The government said, if you are making only intrastate supply, not to the other state, it is coming by your nearby place, then the vendor is need not to get compulsory registered. They'll have a limit of 10, 20, 40. Tell me, did you people understood? Shall I explain? See, I'm an Amazon. Hana, I'm supplying you within 7 minutes, the good. That means I'm not taking the good from far away place. I'm taking a goods from a nearby place. Maybe a place where I can go have a walking distance. Now the thing is, the vendor is at a very small scale. If you want to supply goods through me, as per provision, they need to get compulsory registered, which is not easy. So government have given exemption that if this vendor is supplying within the state, then it is not compulsory registration. Rather, you can have limit of the turnover. Did you people understood? Did you people understood? Okay, next. Imagine it's a urban club. I've got AC which is not working. So I asked people to come to my place and repair the AC. What do you feel? These people are working at a larger scale or a very small scale? These people are working at a larger scale? Like food. Yes, Arun. No, beta. These small people who come to repair the AC, they are individual people who are coming. They are small scale. So again, the point is, if you are supplying the services through Amazon, that is a e-commerce operator, you need to get yourself compulsory registered, which becomes very difficult. So government have given the another exemption. The threshold limit of 20 and 10 in special category state of Mizoram, Tripura, Manipur, Nagaland is available in case suppliers supplying service through ECO. So government have again given the exemption for small people. If you are supplying service through ECO, you will have the limit of 10, 20. Need not to go with compulsory registration. Then, a person who is required to deduct TDS you people have not done. Under GST, there are DDO, Drawing Disbursement Officers. Those are government. And these people have to deduct TDS on certain transaction. And if you are coming under the ambit of TDS, you need to get yourself compulsory registered. A person who make taxable goods or service or both on behalf of other taxable person, whether as an agent or otherwise. This is important. Agent need to get compulsory registration. Input service distributor need to get compulsory registered. What is ISD? Who will tell me? What is ISD? Yes, Arun, it is Schedule 1. ISD is a different thing. Do anyone know about ISD? No, I'll tell. Okay, I'll tell. My head office is in Jaipur and all the purchases are here. We make all the purchases through Jaipur. That means all the ITC is at Jaipur. True or false? Tell me. I make all the purchases from head office, right? So all the ITC will be at Jaipur branch. True. Now, I'm selling goods from Kota also, from Udaipur also, from Jaipur also, from Ajmer also. Now tell me, everyone will have output GST? Tell me, yes or no? Everyone will have output GST? True. Everyone will have output GST. But the problem is ITC is at only head office. And everyone, yes, Arun. And everyone want this ITC. So beta, we open a separate unit, which is known as ISD. And it will have a separate registration. And its work will only be to distribute ITC. Now see the full form. Input, service, distributor. Did you people understood ISD? Its work is only to distribute ITC between all the branches. This is what ISD, separate registration. Then we have every OIDAR services like Netflix, who gives you a data of online information database, right? Arun says is not over here, right? From a place outside India to a person in India, other than registered person. No, beta, it's not says. Like Netflix, it is not an Indian company, but it provides you with a movie of online seeing, retrieval. So OIDR is need to get themselves compulsory registration. Then every person supplying online gaming from a place outside India to person in India, compulsory registration. And such other person or a class of person as notified by the government on the recommendation of the council. Government on the recommendation of council can add anyone else to have the compulsory registration. Z-Fan belong to which country? Aditya, I don't know exactly. Z Media is from India, I think, right? So this is the whole topic is all about. We'll revise and then we'll wind up. We are talking about compulsory registration. 11 points are there. We'll revise. See, if you're making interstate supply, compulsory registration. If you are a CTP, compulsory registration. If you are a NRTP, compulsory registration. If you are a OIDR supplier, compulsory registration. If you are online supplying online gaming from outside India, compulsory registration. Central government can ask anyone to do compulsory registration. E-commerce operator, compulsory registration. What am I missing? Input service distributor, compulsory registration. More. I'm missing. If you are a TDS deductor, compulsory registration. If you are an agent, compulsory registration. If you are a TCS deductor, compulsory registration. So, tell me, it's not right now. Shall we wind up the class? We'll do it in the next class. See, I told you, I know I'll be able to complete this much only. Still says, and another business is there. Okay, Arun have asked me a question. He got a business. The one unit is in, say, Special Economic Zone, and the other one is in DTA, Domestic Tariff Area. Always remember, if you have a unit in SAYS, irrespective of state, you need to have different registration. So you will have two registration. One in SAYS and the other one is in DTA. Though they are in the same state. We'll do it, beta. I have not yet covered the topic, right? I'll do it everything. I won't left a single stone unturned, right? Shall we wind up the class now? Thank you. Okay. My only request from you people is, that's the only request. Just go through it, revise. And in the next class, I'll revise first all this stuff and then we'll start with the new one, right? The further section. Thank you, everyone. I'll wind up. Thank you. Wonderful audience. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.